What is going on, everybody? We don't have sheets right now, but I'm happy to talk through this slate. It's a pretty good one for a five-gamer. I had a very weird first slate where I was profitable. Like, I don't even know how the lineup cashed deep in the 555. Like, I had a four-man KC stack. I had a 4-2-1-1, and KC scored, three runs. And I did have Alcantara, who was awesome. And I played Joe Ryan, who was terrible, instead of Peralta. If I played Peralta, I'd probably win it. But yeah, it was just weird to cash deep in a tournament with what I felt like was like no chance to cash type of stuff. First, I thought I was going to have a chance to win, and then it looked like after Ryan blew up, I just gave up. Anyway, thanks to guys for joining us. I don't think it's going to be a very long show. There's not a whole lot of different things to go over. I'm playing like four bigger lineups, not like bigger. I mean like $88 and more. Not playing a bunch tonight. But I did post my early builds in the Discord for all the premium members. We appreciate you guys, and hopefully we'll get back on track with because one I posted earlier actually did cash deep. Actually, all my lineups I think that I posted cashed today, but it's been really rough go of it. So happy to get back on the winning track. What's up, Remo? Remo, good to see you, man. So I'll talk about the guys who I like today. And pitching wise, I'm going to play in my big buy-in because it's a small slate. I believe in getting different with upside. So I'm going to play Heaney and Lance Lynn. My other ones, I'm playing Strider and Valdez. And yes, you can do it with Yankees or Giants. And I like both the Yankees and Giants and the A's a little bit. So I'm just getting exposure to those as my sort of filler pieces. But I really like, trying to either spend up or down. Like, I think that you could hope Strider and Valdez get 20 to 25 or something, but really actually Lance Lynn and Heaney have the upside to win the slate. The problem is there's also a huge downside for them. So Strider, Valdez, I'm trying to play only together because I think that's going to be a little bit, well, they're both going to be popular. I think most of the time people are going to play with Rodon, with Lynn, with Wood, with Harris, with Stroman. I think if you're playing enough lineups, and I didn't get there myself, I think Brian Bello would be a really good play. Take a shot to go against everything, get a 5% owned pitcher against the chalkiest team, and I think that would be a good way to go. I also have a Quintana Harris lineup for what it's worth, just in the mode of full transparency, which now that I see, I'm going to get one version of it with Alex Wood and one version without Alex Wood, because I just want to have a little bit more variance here. All right, let me just do this really quick, and then we'll get right back to it. 6K, 57. I really don't like Alex Wood. I just want to play him in like one thing and then just forget about him. Okay, perfect. All right. Anyway, stacks. I have Atlanta followed by, in terms of factoring everything in. I still have Atlanta, and then I have the Giants, then the Yankees, and the Yankees and the Giants, and a little bit of Oakland pieces. That's sort of basically the whole cycle of what I'm doing in all my lineups. I do think that there's an argument for Rodon, but the ownership, I just feel like playing him with ownership right now doesn't really make enough sense for me. I actually playing some of the Mets would make some sense. If I was playing more lineups, I would have gotten some more Stroman. I might regret that one, but I just am playing for the upside guys, and that's what I'm doing with the spend all the way down, and then the weird version of where everybody's around 20, and then maybe Jose Quintana can get through, 80 some odd pitches against a Yankee team that we've seen struggle at times, although they're much better against lefties. Anyway, that's pretty much where I'm at for this slate. So here we are. What if you played Bello with Strider and then built from there? Atlanta has not been great lately. That's a really, really, really not true statement to say that Atlanta's not been great lately. Atlanta's had a couple games where they've scored, 4-3 in one run. It happens to every single team. Atlanta still overall scores, the most runs in baseball. So I don't think that I do like the idea of the Bello thing. I don't think I'd play Bello with Strider and try and target the game that has the best hitting conditions because it's Boston. So I wouldn't target trying to. I guess you could play Bello with Strider because Strider's so chalky. Yeah, that makes sense to me. if I played Bello, I might want to play him with like Rodon or something, just to get the other guy in the say price or Stroman, and have a little bit more money to spend than using Strider. But I think you could totally do that. In general, I'm not a big fan. I don't like the using pitchers from the same game. I don't think it's optimal. But if you, especially when it's the best hitting conditions on a slate. Anyway. But I understand that people are going to play some Houston. I get it. I just personally am sticking to my three guns of what I'm doing. And I always think you should take some shots against Heaney, but with chalk and the fact that no one's going to play Heaney, I will go ahead and play Heaney myself. So that is where I'm at. We are still waiting for a Giants. Oh wait, no, we got a Giants lineup. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. Wade, Flores, Davis, Conforto, Matos, Bailey, Yastrzemski, Luciano, who's not going to be eligible, and then Casey Schmidt. So basically a similar version of what I thought I would see. But keep in mind, by the way, if you are playing Alex Wood, there is always the weird risk of what happens. These openers do not always give way to the other guys. If the other guys get through 3 clean, you might only see 3 innings out of them. More likely to get the win, but still not as ideal. I would rather just not play the long guy personally. So you got Atlanta as the most popular team, but I don't think people are playing Arcia and Ozuna and probably Rosario all that much. So I think those would be your best bets to get a little bit different with the Atlanta stat. Or I guess, Harris all that much. No, Harris actually is going to get played a little bit more. Huh. Okay. Other ones. Let's see. Pop in questions and thoughts because this is a really small slate. There's not a whole lot to say. Yeah, that doesn't mean. Yeah, I had Atlanta stacked everywhere in every freaking tournament, and it just didn't work. It's kind of baseball. You're not going to win every night. You can definitely fade Atlanta as a stack because they are going to be popular. But if I was going to do that, I would recommend getting some Yankees and some Giants just to go way off. I don't think that the Giants are going to have the ownership that even they're projected for outside of like Wilmer Flores and maybe Patrick Bailey. And I think that Houston is going to be popular, not quite as I thought, but like everybody's going to have some ownership from their lineup. It also was a good, scary thing about he needs a scary play tonight. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to roll with it. And I do think that the Mets have a certain case just because we don't know what Quintana is going to be like right now. So the Yankees, I think have some argument, and I think the Mets have some argument. That's sort of what I got. I like Oakland pieces. I don't have the lineup out yet. Assuming that Jordan Diaz is towards the top, he's 2,300 second base. I'll be playing him. It really depends on what their lineup is. Honestly, I have no idea. They've done different things against lefties all year long, and it's a righty then a lefty, so no one knows who's going to start. There is some risk with pinch hit because of that. But will it be Rooker today? Are Seth Brown going to get the day off? I don't know who to say for just all of just Oakland. I just Geloff, Diaz, Laureano. I don't know who's playing. I need to know who's starting in their lineup before I know. So I can't recommend anything with Oakland right now, but I am playing the cheap pieces that I expect to be in if Diaz is in, if Laureano's in. Geloff should be in no matter what. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to be a short show, as I said, because there's not a whole lot to go through. So if there's no more questions, I am going to get out of here. And I'm going to comment to our boy Scotty that I like that. No problem, man. I wish I could give you it. I just don't have their lineup. We don't have their lineup yet. But once we get it, I think you can feel comfortable with any of the outfielders that are in there. What about SaberSim, David? Oh, he just typed in SaberSim into the chat, and I'm not sure what he meant. Oh, builds exactly with Bello and Strider. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Yankees and Giants. Yeah, but I'm not playing the Bello and Strider thing. I'm playing Valdez and Strider. I still think Valdez is a better play than Strider. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I think Strider's a better play than Valdez. I think Valdez is a better play than Bello. Obviously. Yeah, I got you, man. All right, Pingalore. Well, good luck to you, buddy. Good luck to Remo, and good luck to everybody else in Discord. Please hit the like button so we can keep doing this for free. Obviously, tonight's not a very exciting slate to be doing it, but we got some golf coming up, and let's get it, guys. Good luck, everybody.